you guys are going to see videos posted like crazy this week because I've had zero time and zero memory to be posting my other videos. So you guys are getting bombarded on one big shot. You're going to hear cats meowing. You're going to hear my excitement. You're going to see my no brow face. It is a candid, super duper exciting video because as of as of Tuesday, I was on week 20, day 4 of my Invisalign journey, which means today is transition day of 21. You know what that means, people? On paper, I'm halfway done. I'm super excited to be halfway done because I didn't think it was gonna approach super fast. The last ride of it, if I'm looking at my aligners properly, and I got my set of 12 until my teeth are fully straight. Just a sec. I have even less than 12. I have 9 aligners. I have 9 weeks of aligners left until I hit my week 32, where I have literally, I'm trying to find that, till I hit my week 32 where my teeth are technically, on paper, technically straight right here. Well, yeah, 11 weeks, 32 weeks. I'm so excited that I don't even know how to count anymore. At week 29, is it week 29? Yeah, at week 29, I go back to my orthodontist, which is on the 26th of April. I go back to do I do a new tarot scan to see where my teeth are at that point, to count how many refinement aligners I'm gonna need. I'm hoping that at that appointment as well, I get to talk about my retainer, because I've been doing some research. I am gonna go with a traditional Holly retainer, which is the one you put in your mouth, and usually there's like a metal. The only reason why I'm going more for that type of retainer is because as much as I love my aligners, I have all kinds of scar tissue in my cheek lining, in my lip lining, mostly above. I don't think you could, like, I'm not gonna show you guys, but I could feel it when I don't have my aligners in and I line my tongue. I'm like, dang, there's a lot of scarring. So quite an emotional ride for the past 21 weeks. So far, do I regret anything? No. No, for the most part. We'll get to that after. To celebrate, I decided that I was going to get my nails did. So I'm happy about that. I'm very happy about that. I actually told my nail girl, I need to check if, sorry guys, everything on my table is like falling everywhere. It's cray over here. I actually told my nail girl I need to see how long I can get these done, because already I'm not one to go overboard with my length. And I actually didn't go alone today. This morning my sister ended up saying, oh, me too, I want to get my nails done. So I was like, okay, come on. So went to go get our nails done. My sister gets Cruella de Vil nails, like the really pointy Bad Barbie type nails that are like yay long, and I'm like, how the hell do you do work with them? But she does a lot of filing, so it's okay for her. I do a lot of typing. I go to the gym when I can, so long ass nails ain't good for me. So these are actually long for me, but I was like, you know what, I'll see how long I can go. I want to make sure I can take out my aligners without any difficulties. So she actually let me test out, like, okay, go to the bathroom, take them out, put them back in, see how it goes. And this seems like it's, well, you could see the tips in the back. This seems like it's the length for me. I wanted to celebrate spring. I figured if I got like a spring color, spring was going to come. Spring was going to come, and I was going to be super duper happy if there's warm weather, because today was butt cold outside. Minus 18 degrees Celsius in Montreal. Cray. I'm tired of winter. Can you tell? So. That is done. She also hasn't seen me in forever, my nail girl. I go to a nail salon in the Plateau. They're very renowned. It's Tammy Nails. My nail stylist is awesome, and she's very intuitive with her clients, and she's very friendly. She's very open with her clients, and I love going to see her because like I could talk about anything with her. And I was actually surprised because the last time she saw me was before I lost my significant amount of weight. And when I went to go see her, I actually told her how much weight I lost. And she's like, oh my God. She's like, I was actually going to tell you, like, did you lose weight? Because I see it on your face. Your face is a lot less rounder than when you came back in September to take your nails off. I'm like, yeah, I know. I lost weight. So she was super happy about that. My weight loss, I also... I watch what I eat, but watching what I eat helps a lot. What helps me watch what I eat, I actually, let me find my box here. Here we go. I took it with products for a long time. I actually do sell them on the site, so anybody wants, hit me up. My greens on the go. They have a chocolate flavor now that I actually got a few samples of them. I tried it. It was amazing. But I do like the berry ones. I usually drink this, and I'm good. I'm good for, like, I'll drink this at 3, and I'm good for the evening. I'll have like maybe a soup or something, and even at that, it's too much. But this is good, and it has all your vitamins in it. It's a matcha, and it has all of your vitamins in it. It helps give you a bit of energy. It's awesome. So this has saved my life. My keto coffee has saved my life. I actually counted. Like, I actually looked at my weight. Even before I started thinking of losing weight, I looked at my weight, and I actually looked at it from when I went to a doctor's appointment in July. And I can't believe I'm going to say this out loud. I was 170 pounds. I actually went to go and look at my old report. I was 170 pounds. And because I'm 5'2", they're like, well, you're overweight, but, you know, just be careful what you do and whatnot. But I was on borderline of being obese on the BMI scale. And I lost 18 pounds. 18 pounds. That is insane. So when I told my nail girl that, she was like, oh my God, yeah, you could tell you lost weight. So I'm super excited, because I thought that it was just me that was noticing this, and most people see me every day. They're like, oh yeah, you look like you lost a little bit of weight, but they see me every day, so they don't know, right? So somebody who hasn't seen me in a long time, and then they see me again, and they're like, oh my God, did you do something? You lost weight, because your face is a lot smaller than the last time I saw you. So that was good. These helped as well, because these stopped my munching of all kinds of different foods. It also prevents me from eating certain foods, which is where we're going to get into next of how do I feel now that I'm halfway done. How do I feel? Well, like I said, I don't regret this yet. I don't regret this yet. There are certain things that I am not super happy about, but anything anybody does, as long as you don't regret what you're doing, everybody's gonna have certain things where they're like, yeah, well, you know, it's good, but, okay? There's a few buts. And these are my buts. They're not everybody else's. everybody has an entitlement to their own opinion. These are my opinions. They don't have to be yours. These are mine. And mine alone. Mine alone, especially because I had to have an operation before getting this done. I had to have a I always forget the word because it's like, it's not a word you use every day. It is a palatial impact removal, which means these little suckers over here are my milk teeth. My big girl teeth never grew out. Okay, sometimes they stay stuck inside your gum up here. Mine grew into my palate, and the way it grew, and I found this out later on. I'm gonna explain to you when and how I found out. What I found out later on is that, well, I knew from the get-go that they were very difficult to remove. They were very difficult to remove, so much so that they had to actually saw the tooth. Each tooth that was impacted, they had to cut it so that they were able to remove it. Now, what I didn't know, which I found out when I had my bubble in my mouth in January, is that they actually had to cut a part of my palate bone to remove my remaining tooth. Okay, so as you all know, bone could bone could heal itself in a certain sense. Okay, where it is in my mouth, it can close up and it could reform. Okay, it takes time. That's why I had a bubble, because my bone was reforming, and when the bone forms, the liquid that's in that bone that's forming has to go somewhere. As of right now, there's no drainage port of where it can go because my operation was 8 months ago. So I had to go back to the hospital. They had to manually make a drainage point, and they had to drain out what was there. And what was remaining, because it had popped the night before, what was remaining was air, and that had to close. But he had made a drainage point, so if ever something were to arise within the next few weeks, it has a point where it could drain out. But that's eventually going to close too. So I learned that I have to go back in June to do more x-rays to make sure that everything's closed, everything's healed, everything's fine. Okay, that part is a little bit more, I'm trying to find my words here. I'm not gonna say sucky. It doesn't suck. It's something that I had to get done. It just makes my Invisalign journey a little bit more uncomfortable, because let's face it, this bubble was the size of my thumb, like literally the size of my thumb, on my palate, and it's causing pressure. I literally thought I was gonna have to take out teeth. Thank goodness I didn't. But it was causing pressure, and it was either I keep my Invisalign in and I have pain in my mouth, or I take my Invisalign out and I have no pain in my mouth, but then my teeth retract and then I have to backtrack, and I didn't want to do that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna suffer through the pain, or gel liquid was my best friend, and we're gonna go through this. Cute sneeze, sorry. So that was a little bit uncomfortable. All these cuts in my mouth, I could live with it. It's uncomfortable. And let's face it, people, I'm not gonna think of putting wax on my teeth every time I have a pain. It's, screw this. It's gonna take me longer to go and with the wax and stick it on, and then have to take everything off because I have pain when I'm eating. So take them off 10 minutes later, and it's like, really? No point. So do I put it on? Yes. Do I always remember to put it back on? No. Do I have points in my mouth where you feel like, how can I explain my scar tissue in my mouth? How can I explain it? Sorry guys, my nose is really running today. my room is really hot too. I'm not sick or anything. Just the room's really warm. How can I explain this? You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna see if I could show you guys. You see all those lines there? That is from my lip getting stuck in my Invisalign. Why? Because I have certain parts in my Invisalign, which I'm gonna show you right now. I have certain parts in my Invisalign where I have these things, which are my attachments. Where I have my attachments is fine. It's perfectly fine. It's where I have these little anchors over here. They're not really anchors, but they kind of direct your teeth where to go. Those little suckers make it. Now, you're going to travel with me because I need Kleenex. Those suckers make it so that you are able to get your teeth stuck. And, well, not your teeth stuck. Your lips get stuck. And you don't know, like, how can I say? If my mouth is closed and I'm just sitting there watching TV, I'm not going to notice right away that it's stuck. I'm going to notice it when I try to open my mouth. And when I open my mouth, obviously my lip is stuck. So I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And try to take it out. And at that point, that's where that forms. I also have them along my cheek line. More so in the back. From where they get stuck at the bottom over here. They don't have a tendency to get stuck on top. I don't know why. They just, in the back, they have a tendency to get stuck at the bottom. So I have some scar tissue there. And I know that once I'm done this, I'm going to have so much at the bottom over here. Like, I have never-ending canker sores in the front because of these teeth here. And because when I eat, it rubs. When I talk, when I put chapstick, when I do anything, it rubs. So it's obviously going to be there. And that is why I am not opting for the Vivera once I'm done. The Vivera is the Invisalign version of the retainer. I'm not going for that option. I was thinking of it at the beginning, but I'm not going to go for that option. Number one, because of this experience here. I don't want to have to go through that for the rest of my life. That's for number one. Number two, at least for the first 6 months, I'm going to have to wear this often. I'm assuming I'm going to have to wear it often because already when I take these off, I feel my teeth moving. The time is going to take for them to settle. I'm going to have to wear my aligner 24 hours a day. To have to avoid, again, not eating curry, not eating mustard, not eating anything that stains my teeth. Oh my God, I have to take out my aligners because I'm gonna have red wine. No. When I'm done my aligners, when I'm done my braces process, like the straightening of the teeth process, I don't want to be limited to what I could eat. I don't want to be limited to what I could drink. I want to be free. I want to be able to chew gum. Chewing gum, especially in my line of work, where I talk to people all day and I have people come into my office. Like, now it's not too bad because I have to brush my teeth every time I drink something or I eat something. But once this is done, I need my gum, people. I need my gum. So those are so far my two pet peeves. Today, like I said, it's transition day. It's week 21, and as we know, for the next 10 weeks, it's like down to the wire because by week 32, my ClinCheck and my aligners are telling me, girl, your teeth are for the most part gonna be straight or should be straight, and if they're not, sorry guys, this is like really gross. And if they're not, you're getting refinements, which I don't mind having refinements if my refinements are for the maximum of the 9 weeks that I'm supposed to have them. I don't mind. If I have to have refinements for more than that, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm saying this right now. I'm gonna be so pissed because I follow this to the T. So I better not have this more for 41 weeks. So I'm gonna go for the Holly retainer. But I've been looking online, and now with technology, they have it where the bow in the front and the bow, like the bows at the front, like the top and the bottom, you can have it clear, like it's a clear one, and it doesn't stain, which means I could drink red wine and coffee and not worry about it looking disgusting. For the most part, you could eat with it. They say you have to take it off when you eat, but who got time for that? Um, that, and as of right now, my milk teeth haven't really budged. Like, this one was moving a little bit when I had my bubble there. That's what I was scared of. I was gonna lose that tooth. So this one was moving a little bit, but since then everything kind of retracted into place and it hasn't been wiggling. I also haven't been playing with it, but I do check it from time to time, and it ain't budging. It ain't budging, people. So I'm hoping and praying that these teeth stay put, because as soon as this is done, I have to go and get veneers put on them. Like, I'm getting bonding done to form the little teeth over here. I'm opting out of a bridge, and I'm opting out of getting implants because I don't have to remove them. They're healthy. They're there. The roots are perfectly healthy. They're fine. They're not rotted. They're not shortened. They're okay. I could keep my teeth as of right now. I could keep them. So within the next 20 weeks, if they're still like this and I could keep them, I am getting that done. Because I already see that, like, okay, you guys can't really see it because of the aligners, but I have spacing already here on this tooth, and on this tooth I have the spacing already on each side. So I need that done to fill in those gaps and for it to actually look like a normal smile, because, like, it's cute to have baby teeth, but when you have a huge gap between your adult teeth and your baby teeth, it ain't that cute anymore. So that's why I'm moving more towards the traditional retainer than the new style retainer. At first it was mainly because of that. Now it's more because I'm tired of having all of this stuck to my inner lining of my mouth. Like, it's horrendous. It's horrendous. Those are the only two things I could think of right now that are, like, super annoying. The fact that my palate has caused problems, and the canker sores and the scarring inside my mouth. Those right now are, like, the two most unpleasurable things. Like I said, the next few weeks is gonna be now or never time. I know it because I actually switched to these this afternoon. I used my other retainers to go out for brunch and do all my stuff this morning, and then I'm like, okay, I have to change them, put in my new retainers, put in my new aligners, sorry, and I felt it in these teeth right here. These teeth right here, this one right here, this one right here. I feel the tension. I feel it. So I know that the next few weeks, this gap better be getting smaller and smaller, or I'm gonna spaz. That's about it for now. Hopefully I'll make another video next week and I actually put it up on time. So you guys are getting bombarded with 3 videos. Halfway done. 20 more weeks. 20 more weeks. 20. Might be less. Cross fingers. Cross fingers for less. Not for more, for less. So if everything goes good, I will see you guys next week. Toodaloo.